We just filmed a 1974 Lincoln. This is the opposite. That was a luxury land yacht. This is a no frills, no fancy stuff, 57 Chevy muscle car. It's a utility sedan. There's no back seat, no wipers, no radio, no cigarette lighter, but there's a Fuelie under the hood, a 283 with 283 horsepower, solid lift can, fuel injected motor. It's got the close ratio heavy duty 3-speed, 410 posi gear. This is a 1957 hot rod. Body off the frame restored. All the numbers and codes are correct. I've got a ton of documentation, all sorts of judging sheets. This car was in a magazine. It was featured on the internet in an article. Photos of the restoration. Comes with all this great documentation. Looking on the internet, I just learned they made over 1.5 million 1957 Chevys. They made just over 1,500 fuel-injected cars altogether on the convertible, on the hardtop. There's about 50 or 60, if you do the math and the percentages, of these that were possibly ever made. So it's a very, very rare special car, and it's just a cool piece. People are going to, at the car shows and cruise nights say they didn't even know they made such a thing. Anyway, I got a lot to tell you about this one. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can also read all the information, study all the pictures top to bottom. And that's where you find price tags on all of the collector cars we offer for sale. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel and then click on that bell icon so you're notified as the new cars are posted. But for right now, you better buckle up. Actually, this probably doesn't even have seat belts in it. Let's go for a spin. So a guy bought it back in the 1990s, early 90s. He did a complete ground-up restoration of the car. It's all talked about in the articles, and I transferred that to our website. And then the guy kept it for 23 years. There's a list of awards it's won, and I mean at the Chevy shows, the Chevy Bowtie shows and Super Chevy shows. There's judging sheets in here. It did really well at all those shows. The most recent one, I think, was 2009. So it has been restored for a while, but he said in the article he detailed it before every show, took really great care of it, obviously. It's been restored that long, and it looks like it was just done. There is like 4,000 or 5,000 miles on the odometer, so I'm assuming that's how many are on it since it's been done. But the underneath the car is like new. All the suspension components and chassis were sandblasted, painted, and prepped. You look up at the motor, it's immaculate. The orange oil pan, the starter, has this correct screw-on canister oil filter. It is it's dated. It's the heavy-duty close ratio manual 3-speed. If you got a hot rod, that's what you want, is you want to be shifting that thing. 411 posi, and it's dated for this car. That's all correct. And of course, the fuel system, the complete chassis, suspension, ball joints, tie rods, steering, all of that was rebuilt. The original drum brakes were all restored. The e-brake is hooked up. All new body bushings between the frame and the body. Uncut original floors. The braces, floors, rockers, rust-free, uncut. This is a California-built car. It has the California one-piece bumper. So it is a really, really good, clean metal. The body, too, which we're going to get to now. When he bought the car was painted black, which was wrong. This is the original color. And the black paint job that was on there supposedly was on there for about 25 years. This is back in the early 90s when he bought it. So he stripped the whole car down. All the original metal all the way around the car. Bottom of the fenders each had a spot. He cut out, welded in new metal, and I think he said in one rocker there was a small patch. But this is all the original sheet metal on this car. And again, painted 25 plus years ago, and it's held up well, really well. Absolutely straight. Right now, from this angle, there's not a ripple. I don't see a wave. All of this is pristine metal, slick to the touch. There's no issues down here. That gap is spot on all the way around. Beautiful. Here's one little bump right there on the fender. And it is all metal. There's a little bump right there. Shuts real nice. All these gaps square and flush. Pristine metal. No rust up here. This lines up beautifully. For some reason, this like never lines up on these 57s, but this one's an excellent fit right here. Straight, no issues. No issues here. No issues here. No bumps or bubbles on this side. The door fits flush and square. Excellent. So it's tropical turquoise, India ivory, repainted in PPG Deltron paint. It's polished better than it was when it was new. They did not look this good, so it's actually better than new. He also says he spent 1,200 hours restoring this car. Go to a shop today at $100 an hour. It's 120 grand just in labor. So body and paint, excellent. If there's a little nick or touch up I missed, I'm sorry, but I'm telling you, for all practical purposes, it's pristine. All of the glass was replaced, all of it. Every gasket, weather strip, seal was replaced. All of the stainless was professionally straightened and polished. The chrome was sent out and re-chromed. Some of the items I think he replaced, I don't know what, but he named a few things that he actually replaced, but most of it's original that's been redone. Notice fuel injection emblems back here. How come they're not on the fender? On the 150s only, the Fuelie emblems were here. On all the other cars, the Fuelie emblem was right here. When he restored the car, took the emblems off, he said it looked like factory. They weren't drilled, they were punched, and that's how the factory did it. So he believes that to be original. So it's the 150, that's the base model. It has poverty hubcaps. The wheels are painted to match, has reproduction, white wall tires. And all this stuff is shiny. The rockets, the emblems, all of this. Does not have the optional black bumpers here. Does not have them. Does have correct T3 headlamps. This chrome is glistening. Does not have reverse lights. So yeah, you got a real stripped down, lightweight car here. Now I want to show you what's under the hood and inside the car. I can't wait. Well, let's see what a brand new 57 Chevy trunk would have looked like. There you go. Pristine metal, all painted white, even under the mat. I must have had some moisture under there. It has a little surface rust. That'll still clean up. All new wiring harness. The correct rubber mat's got the stamp here. The seat divider's new. And of course, a completely restored spare. It's black on the back side, but turquoise on the front. It's a white wall tire, never been used. Got the full jack assembly, all the stickers, bottom of the trunk lid, and the pads and the weather strip. Everything in here is redone like new. Now check out the door jambs. They're painted as slick as the car and all new weather strips. And this has the 150 interior. It's the basic design. All new cranks and handles and knobs. All the metal trim is painted. This is where it starts to get interesting. You got the real, basic cheap steering wheel. You got black knobs. Got no cigarette lighter, no ashtray, no radio, no clock, all deleted. This is all painted beautifully. You got a 3 on the tree shifter, rubber mat. You don't even get carpet. That's all correct. That's the way it would be. Now, check out the back seat. Well, there is no back seat. It's just a platform. This is called the Salesman Special. This is a guy selling vacuum cleaners or whatever it be, a traveling salesman, and we have all this stuff right here. The rear windows are fixed. They don't roll down. There's no window cranks. And of course, you got this, paneling around the sides. No door panels in back. Got the rubber mat on the floor. This is a genuine utility sedan, they call it. The number's on the tag there. It was born this way. It has a real nice cloth headliner, visors. Sometimes they don't even give the passenger a visor, but this does have a passenger visor. So someone splurged. Now, real quick, I want to go through, and this will be on our website. We got a stack of pictures here. We got judging sheets in here, magazines. And what's cool about the magazines is it tells about the car. They interviewed the guy, and talks all about it in here. I think it's 4 pages. And they talk about what a cool hot rod. Heating up the hot one, they call it. Back then, a 1 horsepower per cubic inch was a pretty big deal. And then there's photos of the restoration when the car was painted black, right on through the whole process of being restored. Someone purposely ordered this car because it's lightweight. You don't want a back seat and window regulators and a radio. They want to be a lightweight hot rod. This is restored to like factory specs. It is a 57 Chevy motor. The fuel injection, all of it is 1957 Chevy. It was rebuilt and verified by an expert. So it's all proper 57 stuff. If you notice, there's no heater. That's why there's a plate here and a plate here. It's a battery topper to look like the original. It's all secured properly. Unique fuel filter. Everything's detailed up real nice. I guess that's a NASCAR distributor. It has 2 drives, one to run the fuel pump and I guess one to run a tachometer. And this is all part unique to the Fuelie. Now look at this here. This is where the air goes in. And then let's look up here real quick. See, this is notched out for that. This guy says that was like that when he got the car back in the 90s. This was here. It's factory. So leads us to believe it's a real Fuelie car. This is part of the fuel injection too. I honestly don't recall if that's for vacuum or for fuel, but some sort of pump. I think it might be the fuel, but that's for the Fuelie unit. No, it's vacuum. Yeah, vacuum lines go to here. GM hoses, clamps. It has the right heads, the right cam. So it's just like it would have been when they left the factory. Still looks awfully good after being restored about 30 years ago.
All right, everybody, got a real beautiful vehicle here today. 1957 Chevrolet 150 utility sedan. This is a real special car, kind of a factory lightweight stripped down version, meant to go fast. It's kind of had to be a special order car. It's been in magazines. It's highly acclaimed restoration. won many shows and plenty of awards and everything like that. It's got the 283 Fuelie under the hood with 283 horsepower, which was just a staggering amount back when this car came out. 3 on the tree, manual transmission there, which is a heck of a lot of fun to go ahead and shift. So yeah, I'm excited to get out here on the road and kind of see what she's got. All right, and just like that, up to speed, absolutely no problem. I tell you, man, this thing it's quick. It started right up on our showroom floor. It runs great. Our shop went through this. They just replaced a couple things in the with the fuel system. I believe the fuel sending unit, and then there was something else. You can check out all the details on our website, as well as all the details and all the awards that this car has won. I mean, it really is a tremendous vehicle in all respects. And yeah, come check this car out. Again, top quality restoration, no disappointments here. If you want to come test drive it for yourself, absolutely come do so. We're totally transparent and we have nothing to hide. You're gonna love this car. Contact the sales department. Joey or Eric will be more than happy to help you out with that. But yeah, I know some of these, these Fuelies can get a little finicky to tune. This thing runs great, and yeah, it wants you to push the gas. It's got 411 gearing in the rear end, so you know what whoever ordered this car, what they wanted to do, and that was to go fast. Totally awesome. Very rare. I absolutely love it. Check out all the details, the pictures, and the full description on volocars.com.
So if you're the lucky one that buys this car, remind the salesman to have the detailer lift the mat and clean that up underneath there. It's just from moisture. But this is a fantastic car. Obviously, it's been done right after all these years to look and function as good as it does. Pretty darn impressive. Amazing color combination. You want to go to car shows or show off to your friends. I mean, this is cool. This is unique. It's rare. It's got a lot of character. Just on so many levels, this is an amazing car. Probably be equivalent to $200,000 restoration in today's money. Go to volocars.com. I just gave you my impression. Speak with the salesman with any of your questions or concerns. They can help deliver this anywhere in the world. They can help you get it financed. That's at volocars.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on that bell icon so you can be the first to see the next one posted. Thanks for watching.